And 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, welcome back. Good to have you back listening. Back to the Peter Walsh Show. Today we're going to be talking about cheating and can anyone ever redeem themselves? Are you always a cheater? Once a cheater, always a cheater? Is that always the case? Or can someone actually stop and learn from their mistakes? All right, well, you wouldn't even call it a mistake. Let's get right into it. You know, it's never a mistake, ever. Okay? You didn't just slide it in and magically, things just happened. Oh, it's amazing. Jesus. So let's cut the crap here on that one. Now I'm going to tell you guys, my day, I used to cheat all the time. Way back now. We're going way back. We're going back 15 years. I didn't give a shit. In fact, I was even looking for women to go and cheat with. Okay? Now, we're going to go into detail about this, but even I didn't give one fiddler's fuck, and in fact, like I just said, I was going out wanting to cheat. So believe me, anybody that's listening on this, if you know what it's like to cheat, you know the signs, you know the type of person, because I was there. I went through all the guilt, the wanting it and this and that, right? Everything. Okay? And, it's a bad place to be in. It really is. When I used to cheat, I didn't give a fuck. Like, I'd have a girlfriend around, and I was in bars and clubs. My friends would be there, and obviously they weren't recommending that I go off and do it. They never encouraged me to do it. They just sort of almost not laugh, but it kind of like, oh God, here he goes again. What is he doing? But like they were never proud of me. They were never happy for me. No, of course they never were. And I know that there's both men and women let's just rephrase that. There's both groups of men and groups of women, right? That once you see one of your friends cheating, and because that friend is always at it and they don't give a fuck, there's always that sort of little smile from the friends, like, oh, what are you doing, Peter? What are you doing, Mary? What are you doing, John? And they have a bit of a giggle over it, like, God, he'll never learn, or she'll never learn, or, oh, he's always the same, she's always the same, right? But I tell you this, guys, I am living proof that people can change, or actually, not even change, people learn, or they get back to what they really are. Not cheaters. Now, for me, why I used to do it, and I'll never ever do it again. Ever again. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle what I was doing, the guilt, and hurting people. It's a horrendous feeling. Okay? Horrendous feeling. Now, this isn't some guy here, lying about some, pretending that I used to cheat. Why would I even do that? This is coming from the horse's mouth here. Somebody who's been there, done that, worn the fucking t-shirt, worn the pants, went out even looking for the t-shirt, looking to wear the pants, looking to wear the fucking shoes, jacket, the hat, the works, right? Everything. Okay? And I can tell you this, and this is a good thing, people can stop, because if they have that realization, what the fuck am I doing? They won't want to do it anymore. Now, for me, it was, back in my racing days, many of you know that I used to race, and, I was the superstar, the hot shot, and all this bollocks, right? Pure ego, okay? Pure fucking ego. And no, I thought I was the man, the rock star, superstar. But here's the thing, guys. Some people would say, well, you were young and whatever. Well, hang on, first of all, there's no excuse for it, right? Then when people say, well, but you were young And yeah, clearly there's no excuse for it, but you were young, you're not ready for it, clearly not ready for a relationship. But here's the thing. If I still met those girls that I was with years ago who I cheated on, right? If I met them now, I still wouldn't want to be with them. Like that's a big thing, right? I wouldn't want to have a second chance with those girls. I just clearly wasn't interested, and it's very hurtful for them, extremely hurtful. But so I didn't learn that way. No. I don't want a second chance. I believe, and again, guys and girls, I was incredibly young when I was doing this, right? And you know what? Yeah, you can be seriously immature, but it still doesn't change your want. I didn't want to be with those girls. And I wasted their fucking time, my fucking time. Crazy carry on. Crazy. Just, and there was a tipping point where I just couldn't handle the guilt anymore. And the thing is, yes, couple of signs to look out for if somebody's cheating. And I know this from my own experience. If you're cheating on someone, it's easy for you, right? Or let's not even go with easy. It's possible because you're doing it yourself, right? So therefore, this is where it all turns around. So if there is even people out there, you're having a horrendous relationship with a boyfriend or girlfriend, or if you're in a horrendous marriage, it's still not worth it because it comes back and haunts you, right? And now, maybe there's some people out there saying, oh, fuck you, Peter, you did it, so, now you're telling me we shouldn't do it? Nope, not saying that. I hope that people will learn from my own fuck-ups in this type of scenario. Because believe me, it comes back and haunts you. Even if you realize, like I didn't realize when I was younger that I didn't like those girls. It was clearer to me as I moved on in life. Now, I think in the back of my head, subconsciously I knew, right? But I was still going around, oh, I love you, honey. I love you, sweetie. Like, what an asshole am I? Like, this episode's more of a confession, I think, more than anything. But still, guys, it comes around and haunts you. Because I remember it being with one girl now, and I was thinking then, when I was cheating on her, I was getting freaked out. And back to the main point here. How do you know if somebody's cheating on you? Well, you can never tell 100%, but here's a really good indication. If you're not cheating yourself, and there's no, weird signs, right? Like what I mean is, okay, you're not a cheater and you're in a relationship. And, something weird could happen where you meet your ex in a coffee shop and you sit down with them for 2 or 3 minutes and your boyfriend walks in the door, right? Or a girlfriend walks in the door. Now, understandably, your partner's going to be thinking, hey, what the fuck is going on here, right? Now, I can understand that some people would wonder, maybe going, fuck, does he or she like them still? What's going on here, right? It'd cause a freak out. But like, these weird scenarios don't happen all the time. So in general, if you're keeping your nose clean, well, you've nothing to worry about. Because there's no freaky occurrences every single day, like meeting your ex and sitting down with them for 2 minutes, quick catch up, and then your boyfriend or girlfriend walks in the door. That's just freaky, right? And that's unfair on you because, like, oh my God, I'm not even cheating on them. And now I just meet my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend for 2 minutes and fucking, who walks in the door? My boyfriend. Christ alive, Jesus Christ. So like I said, we can all have that weird scenario that can happen. But it's only once or twice, maybe, that those bloody, awful fucking experiences happen. So if you're keeping your nose clean, life will show that you're keeping your nose clean. Okay? It will. It absolutely will. So here's the thing. Back to the point. The point is this. If your boyfriend or girlfriend, husband, wife come at you, screaming at them or screaming at you, I mean, ultimate paranoia, right? Are you with somebody? Are you cheating on? Are you cheating on me? Are you, right? This kind of like, what the fuck, right? Almost to the point of you're even saying to yourself, Jesus, am I? You know, you're like, wow, they're so believable what they're saying. I don't get over. I can't get over this. What's going on? Fuck it, did I cheat? Do you know what I mean? Like when they're coming at you with that much pressure and force at you, the chances are, well, first of all, you know that you're not cheating, even though they're ultimately paranoid. And secondly, it's probably because they're cheating on you. Now, there is some scenarios where somebody's been cheated on, and it was so incredibly hurtful that they are quite paranoid. So it's, guys, please, if you do have a scenario that you're in right now, don't jump to a 100% conclusion that they are cheating on you, because look, fuck, they could have had a horrendous experience in the past. Now, here's what I would do to solve this problem. If they come at you, assume the best possible scenario. Assume the best out of a really awful situation. Assume that they just got screwed over before. Okay? Sit them down and ask them, hey, look, Mary, Peter, John, whatever. Look, what's going on? Why are you so paranoid about me cheating? I would start with this. Is there anything I've done to show you that I've cheated? Like, have you walked into a room and I've been with my ex-boyfriend or a girlfriend? But, you know, that's a stupid question, especially if you haven't. But even ask them that out loud. Ask them the stupid question. Because this is what you want to get to, right? Because this is, for that illogical behavior, there has to be a logical reason in their fucking head. So get to it, right? Draw it out. Work on that and go. They're also going to go, well, no. Okay, let's say, again, hopefully you haven't been in that situation. They go, well, no, I haven't seen you in a bedroom with them. No, of course not. Or a room. Okay, so, did you see a missed call on my phone from an ex or something, or God knows what, even though I don't have their fucking number on my phone? Well, no, I didn't, honey. Okay, so you see, now you're working backwards, right? You're working from the most paranoid shit in the world, and then you're coming down and down and down and down. And what you're doing here is that you're putting it into their head, the sanity of the situation. And you're also saying in a polite way, and do it politely, guys, because you just want to work it out, get a handle on it. You're doing it in a polite way where they actually realize, oh, what the hell's wrong with me, actually? Like, that's what you want to get to. Okay? What the fuck? You want them... You don't want to be saying it really out loud. What the hell is wrong with you, John? Right? You don't want to be saying that, because that will probably make them worse, because they're defensive already. But hopefully they get to that stage now. Hey, if you gotta go to that stage, well then you gotta go to that stage. Okay, so that's your first plan of action, I would suggest. Ask the stupid questions that are so obviously... No, honey, of course not, right? Like, genuinely, they're so stupid that your partner's looking at you going, well, no, hello, duh, I know that. You're like, okay, but why are you, because keep it and go, well, Jesus, okay, hang on, let's do another one. What about this? Now, if they turn around to say to you, well, hang on a sec, I know this, honey. You're like... so then you can turn around and say to them, well, hang on a second, why are you so convinced or paranoid that I'm cheating on you then? I'm trying to give you really out there questions because this is an out there reaction. Okay? Now, then I would suggest you go number 2 step. And then you ask them, because look, some people might be ashamed of admitting that they got cheated on because, hey, Jesus, they might look like an idiot, and, oh, well, if I admit to my girlfriend now that I got cheated on before and I'm paranoid, well, then maybe she's going to fucking do the exact same thing to me. Right? So, this is why I'm saying you go with approach number 1 first. Now, approach number 2, if you've asked the stupid questions and all this, and they're looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you asking these dumb questions? Blah, 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 blah. Well, then you go, look, I'm trying to make sense of your paranoia here. Okay? I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to make this relationship work. Have you been cheated on in the past? This is where I had asked the question. You see, I wouldn't get to this question yet, but this is number 2. This is your backup, safety net, let's say. Then, if they admit it, okay, there's a justification for it. Of course there is. But as long as you're keeping your nose clean, you're not cheating, you're not doing anything to give them signs of a giveaway that you're cheating on them, well, there's nothing more you can do for that person. They're going to have to come around, but you're going to have to talk about this. You're going to have to talk about it. Keep your nose fucking clean, and nature, karma, will take care of the rest for you. And maybe this person shouldn't be in a relationship if they're that fucked up. Now, here's secret door number 3. If they say to you, no, I've never been cheated on. And then you're like, okay, are you sure now you just don't want to admit it? And if they tell you, no, I've never been cheated on. Well then, my dear boys and girls, I think then there's a really good chance that they're cheating on you. And then I would turn it on them. Because fuck them, right? If they're going to be giving you bullshit and you're dealing with their own fucking stress, fuck you, honey. Throw it back right in their face. And say, well, oh, maybe you're cheating on me, so is that what's going on here? And see what they say, right? And at the end of the day, guys, before I go, I'm going to wrap this up in my closing. The thing with the cheating, if you stay loyal in a relationship, even in a really shitty relationship, well, first of all, get out of the relationship. But secondly, if you stay in it, well, you're going to feel good about yourself. And believe me, guys, I know what that's like now. My previous girlfriends for the last few years, never cheated on them, and it felt great, you know? I kept the nose clean. First of all, because I don't want to do it to someone again. Ever. Never again. And the fact that I actually didn't want to cheat on my exes. never even wanted to dream of it. So, the thing is, guys, it feels good to not cheat. Even if things are fucked. Feels good. And you don't get paranoid about the other person. You actually don't, because you're basing it off yourself. Right? Like I said, the cheater. If somebody's cheating on you, they're thinking about themselves. And hey, well, I've done that to my girlfriend. Well, fuck, she must be doing it to me. So it's not about you. It's about them cheating on you. I hope that makes sense. And if you keep your nose clean, first of all, it's a nice thing. It's a good thing. It's a noble, it's an honourable thing to do. It's straightforward. And thank God I learned from my mistakes. And it'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel good. Really, really good. Even on those dark times, you can always rely on that and actually almost fall back on it and go, well, you know what? I'm not cheating. And it'll make you just that split second, give you that little burst in feeling good. And most importantly, this is my last thing. If you're cheating on someone, and believe me, guys, I know this from doing it myself, you're not cheating on them. You're cheating on yourself. Now, call that corny, call that whatever you want, but really, at the end of the day, of course you're cheating on them, but who you're really cheating on is yourself, because you're pretending to be in a loving relationship. You're being a scumbag to yourself. You're being a scumbag to yourself. You know? And of course you're being a scumbag to the other person too. You're not being honest. You're taking a quick detour route cheating-wise. Okay? You're not living by integrity and respect for someone else. Man, hey, believe me, I know what that's like. So, at the end of the day, you're cheating on yourself. That's the big one. So guys, I hope this is any bit informational and giving you my experience on this. It's just not good. It's not fucking good. So, hope I haven't depressed anybody today. Yeah, guys. Look, I as you all know, I want you to have a great relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend, wife, husband, and I really do. And if you're in a bad relationship, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Yeah, it's not worth it. Love you all, guys. Talk to you again. Bye.